Leading off tonight for the Cubs, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. It's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Tough slider down low for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. Jake Lamb standing in now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
He's running towards second. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Ready now, Eddie Rosario. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to first. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, left fielder Yasiel.
Now a hard liner towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. At the plate, number 70. He stands in for the first time in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Nunez is right there, and they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
First baseman.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Mark Trumbo.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he misses there. 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Jerko throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Taylor is in pursuit, and that retires the side. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo racing back to the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Marte is there. 2 gone. So striding in, Michael Taylor will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Hanley Ramrez.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starling Marte.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 0-1. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Lamb. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is right there, 1 down. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to short. Nunez fields it cleanly. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolled him right through him here. 2 away now. Standing in, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramrez in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Rosario.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Now in the box, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses, ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Gonzalez.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Xander Bogaerts.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Healy is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Ready for another chance. Number 70. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, number 70.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
The second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game.
And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this is fouled back and out of play. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Altuve is on his way home. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. Here's Jed Jerko now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. In now is Anthony Rendon. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bumgarner sets. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Bogarts onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tyler Flowers.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Softly hit out to short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Digging in to try it again. Hanley Ramrez. He singled his last time up.
Ramirez.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Popped high in the air. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out. Here's Starling Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Marte.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping into the box, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Michael.
This is grounded
Taylor.
foul. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Look out. 2-0 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. 3-0 now.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball. That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup. Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Ready once again, number 70. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to be like smashed at somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a little tapper. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Baseman, Jake
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of them.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Healy. A hit in 2 tries so far.
First baseman, Ryan Healy.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Slow roller back to the mound. A quick out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jed Jerko. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. This is line to left, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Catcher.
Ready once again, Devin Mesoraco. 0-for-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Santiago Casilla is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. One run is scored. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trumbo giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Number 70.
Casilla pauses. Here's the first pitch. Number 70 checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. In to score, the runner from third. Mesoraco rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well as they've broken this one wide open now as the lead swells to 6. Now to the plate, Jose Altuve is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hit hard on the ground is short. Backhanded. And the throw will be too late as he couldn't get enough on it, and that'll score the run from third. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called, and that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Very weakly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Just foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jed Jerko. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Outside, 3-0 now. That's on the outer edge, 3-1. Way out in front.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Lifted in the air out to left. Gonzalez will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 3.
Riding in once again, Michael Taylor. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Man, he got him out front on that one. That was a beautiful pitch. Really taking advantage of him.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third. Here's Hanley Ramrez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Ramrez.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A wave and a miss.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramrez. A strikeout victim, and there's one away.
Starling Marte.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. So digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And there he goes towards second. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Altuve for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Coming to the plate now, Jake Lamb. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a move over to first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner goes for second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit. His second of the ball game. Throw won't get him. So striding in, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Here's the 1-1. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 7-1 now.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Mark Trumbo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. At the plate, Aaron.
Hicks for the Astros.
Greg Bird is going to grab a bat here.
Hitting for the Astros, number 13, Greg Bird.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast.
Fielder number 66.
Yasiel Puig comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, number 70. He's
70.
1 for 4 for the game. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He was a double play victim last time around. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now, Tyler Flowers. He was a ground out victim last time up. First things first, here's a throw over. First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second. So striding forward now, Hanley Ramrez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So striding forward now, Starling Marte. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. There goes Hanley for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Gonzalez has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Now at the plate, Dee Gordon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. They charge the Cubs as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And they will get the force for the out. Striding in, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire this. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder Starling.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll get in there with a double to start the home first. In now, Eduardo Nunez. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And now he has some trouble with it in left. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely. Settling in now, Jake Lamb. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
In a big spot like this, you have to.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Peralta comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch is a changeup high, ball 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. From the stretch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. Lamb rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, this. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
David Peralta.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, Domingo Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Domingo Santana goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Payoff pitch one more time, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Now in the box, Ender Inciarte. He's got a great opportunity here to get his club right back into the ballgame with 3 men on. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-0. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Starlin Castro. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Second baseman.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Peralta. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Now at the plate. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now. As Chris Russin is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramrez. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again. Starling Marte. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit hard to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Inciarte posts under it. 2 gone. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Dee Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dee Gordon.
First pitch on its way. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Gonzalez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Turner.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now batting, David Peralta. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And here's a cold strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, this has been a frustrating at bat. He's got to really get his emotions intact. First, he got a call he didn't like. Then he takes an ugly swing, and he finds himself down 0-2. Time to take a deep breath and regroup.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jake Lamb is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Matt.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout. And there's one away. Manuel Margot swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. Hard hit at third. And a rather easy first out. At the plate, Starlin Castro. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. A base hit in his first trip. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Here's a high pop-up. Castro is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Segura.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Gonzalez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Dee Gordon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no... Here's Hanley Ramrez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
First baseman. Hanley.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Adams will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. Here's Starling Marte. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hit on the ground toward the left, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Inciarte's there. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Jake Lamb standing in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now. David Peralta. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Domingo Santana. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Ready for another chance? Matt Adams, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder, Mark.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Inciarte is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out to right field. Inciarte on the run. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Manuel Margot. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Center fielder number 7.
Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
I don't know if they're losing it in the stands or whatever, but man, he's been able to get those guys to chase balls out of the zone like I've never seen before. Getting a lot of strikeouts on that pitch today.
And this is taken for the out.
40. Wilson Ramos.
Here comes the first pitch. Wilson Ramos comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Ender Inciarte. No hits in 2. Kevin Kiermaier will come on now and pinch run here. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Nunez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Gene Segura standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Gene Segura.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Nunez is there for it, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional.
Here's Starlin Castro. He comes in 1 for 2 with that.
Starlin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And he's retired, 1 away. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lofted in the air out to right field. Inciarte's there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in once again, Hanley Ramrez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Inciarte racing back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Here's Starling Marte. He's got 3 hits. Ryan
Center
Madsen
fielder.
takes over pitching duty.
Starling Marte.
First pitch on its
Your
way.
attention, please.
Ripped down the
Now pitching
line.
for St. Louis.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
This change
And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Mike
Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Dee Gordon now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. In the air down the left field line and deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now at the plate, David Peralta. He flew out in his last at bat.
David Peralta.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. One out and a runner on second base. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. David Peralta goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Domingo Santana is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game. And try as he might, but he can't. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Squared that one up just a little late. Comes set with the 0-1. Smoke toward third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here. So despite the effort, the inning will continue. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
And there he goes towards second. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to the right. Adams has got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Here's Matt Adams now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that'll bring up
Center fielder
Manuel
number
Margot.
7.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hunter Pence. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Enter Inciarte.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Marte over to his left. 1 out. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Gene Segura standing in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Number 4 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 4.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Standing in, Dee Gordon, 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far.
Gordon.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line to the right side. And he'll put this one away. And with that, Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out.
Ender Inciarte.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Number 7.
Into the windup and the pitch. Manuel Margot stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Now at the plate, Dee Gordon, man at first for him following the one-out single. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Margot is on his way home. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. Settling in now, Justin Turner. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Hey, runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Stepping into the box, David Peralta. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Matt, that's how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Domingo Santana is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come out of the gate slowly. Just 1 of their first 4 have been wins.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Inciarte has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. First offering on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Marte off for second. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. So stepping in, Hanley Ramrez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramrez. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here it comes on 1-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Now another 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Inciarte has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Ball one.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ramrez is there. One pitch, one out. Here's Matt Adams now.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Designated hitter.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and foul tipped straight back off the catcher's mask. And that cannot be a pleasant feeling. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura. And he's retired, one away. Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. takes this the other way to right. Inciarte is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's Dee Gordon now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. This one's flared toward left center. Calling for it, Hamilton. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with one away in the inning. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Justin Turner. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And there's ball four now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Number 4.
Ready for another chance? David Peralta, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Starling Marte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This one's down to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Marte rounds the corner and is headed home. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Now to the plate, Mark Trumbo. He singled his last time up. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramrez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And Ramrez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Adams has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Another 0-2 home. Runner going a second time. And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Standing in. Cardinals get the ball. Bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and one. Ryan Dull is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And to score, the runner from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's 5-2. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Soft liner towards short. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire. Gene Segura standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. In now, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit well on the ground to first. Ramrez has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is digging in. Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Now at the plate, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Here's Starling Marte. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as Alex Claudio answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. In to score, the runner from third. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in once again. Blake Trinan answers the call from
Rumble. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Jake Lamb will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. And this will be fouled away.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
First baseman, Hanley
Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Margot. 2 down. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 0-1 pitch on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line softly toward the hole. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that. Here's Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Manuel Margot. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready once again, Dee Gordon. A hit in 2 tries so far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Softly hit here to the left side. But an easy. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Standing in, Tyler Flowers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to.